Welcome to Lucknow Kya Hai. I'm Ajit Chak and I'm your host for the day. We are at Martiniere College here today for the Sunday Bunday event. The Sunday Bunday is an event that takes place on the last Sunday of every month. And this time I decided that we should talk to some Martinians regarding the Cliff Richards controversy. The Cliff Richards controversy doesn't seem to end. Somebody phoned me up and told me that Cliff Richards studied in Martiniere Girls, or Dames Mart as we call it, for a couple of months, as his mother was a housekeeper or a matron there. Somebody phoned up and told me, Captain Ian Kerr phoned up and told me that if he studied for a couple of months in Martiniere, then well, okay, he qualifies to be an old Martinian. At that time, however, Martiniere did not have a junior school, the boys' school that is. So there is no way Cliff could have studied in the boys' school because he was only 4 years old when he left Lucknow. However, there are all kinds of weird rumors surrounding him. Some say he studied in St. Francis, did his intermediate there. He used to sing in Royal Cafe. Some say he used to sing in Quality's Restaurant. But all these rumors are just rumors because Cliff was not old enough to have done all these things because his family left India in 1948. And they were probably in Calcutta between 1944 and 48, which makes Cliff too young to have studied there. But it would be a pleasure to see Cliff Richards come to Lucknow and visit Martiniere College, and I hope he sees this video and I hope he reacts to it. Anyhow, let's carry on with our interviews now and see what the other Martinians have to say about this.
Hi, I'm Sanjeev Tandon and I'm the 1982 batch of Martiniere College, Lucknow.
And what do you have to say about the Cliff Richards controversy? Was he an old Martinian or was he not an old Martinian?
I've heard very strong rumors, but honestly, I'm not really very sure. I love the time on your channel, but I'm not the right person to answer that question really.
या क्या क्लिफ रिचर्ड्स को आपने लामार्टिनियर में कभी देखा था? आप कब से लामार्टिनियर में जॉब कर रहे हैं?
मैं 68 से हूँ,
68 से। अच्छा, तो वो 1948 में थे लखनऊ में, तो इसलिए 20 साल पहले रहे होंगे आपके। चलो, थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you.
चलिए
Happy birthday, dear girl. Happy birthday to you.
Oh yeah, so I'm Bhavna Gupta. I'm 1983 batch and I've been visiting both the boys and the girls college since 2014. I've been coming twice a year and enjoy coming here and meeting all the Martinians. And Cliff Richard, I'm the biggest fan of his, and I think I've heard almost every song. My favorite ones I can tell you is Evergreen Tree and The Dancing Shoes and The Dream. So that's the favorite song which we used to sing.
But you don't believe that he was an old Martinian, right?
I think I heard that he was a Martinian. If you consider just 2-3 years, maybe he studied. What I heard was that he was in school for maybe a few years or a couple of years.
But he was around 4 years old when he left Lucknow, so I don't think that
4 years old he left Lucknow. That I
think there was a rumor that he was about 8 because he was born in 1940 and he left in 48, so he was about 8 years.
But he was in Calcutta for some time before he left.
So maybe he was in Martiniere Cal.
I think
so there are all kinds of
I think in girls'
rumors.
school he was there when he was very young, maybe a year or two or something, and then maybe he went off.
And what do you have to say about this man?
Have you heard of?
I'm Shainda Ibad, and 6th generation. My father was Daroga over here, and I'm carrying out his responsibilities now.
But I don't think you have ever heard of Cliff Richard.
Yeah, we've actually grown up.
He's around 1970s when we used to sing his songs and dance on them, and even at the college.
Grown up listening to the song, the same one which Bhavna's listened to.
And there's one beautiful song, Summer Holiday. That is also a very lovely song. So,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm Ashfaq Khan, passed out from this institution in 1962. That was the senior academy last batch, I believe so. Right. And the only living person I have come across till now is Penny Dutre, who was with us, and father was that time the principal. Regarding the discussion about Cliff Richard, I come to the point that Cliff Richard never studied in Lucknow, not in San Francisco, not in this place. He was basically staying in house number 26 in that Sultanabad Makbara colony. Right? That time it was a colony. The Britishers had taken over and converted it to a church, and most of the Anglo-Indians settled down in that place. He was born in 1940 and his father migrated to England in 1948. So when he went to England, he was only 8 years old. And initially he started off was from, his mother was a Bengali, Banerjee later on, right? And she was Anglo-Indian only. Hi.
Hey Amar, don't go.
Hi, I'm Prateek Hira from the class of 1990, Hodson House, and I belong to Lucknow. I studied in the Martiniere all through from nursery to class 12. And the stories of Cliff Richards is very much a part of Lucknow's history, and it is said that Hazratganj is the area where Cliff Richard would often roam around as a child and would come to spend his vacations when even he went to Calcutta. Of course, he was born in Lucknow. Not sure if he studied here because that was quite a young age when he left Lucknow. But is still in the area of Sultanabad, Imambara. One can visualize Cliff Richard playing guitar and singing on the steps of the Imambara. And probably La Martiniere would be just an apt place to organize something as a tribute to Cliff Richard, a kind of a musical evening in the backdrop of Constantia would be a great way. And it's more important now that Lucknow celebrates Cliff Richards, because earlier he was shy of claiming that he had any connection with India or he belonged to an Anglo-Indian family. But now he has openly, with the advancing age, of course, he realized that he should be talking more about his roots, and he's quite happy to talk about it. And his days are spent in India, in Lucknow and Calcutta. So I'm looking forward for this nice evening, a gala, a music program, and we can dedicate it to Cliff Richard. So if there's anything I can do to contribute, I'll be more than happy.
Devinder Singh, 78 batch, and I was in Lions House. What else?
What do you have to say about the Cliff Richards controversy?
I don't remember him because I think he was not in my batch or मेरे आगे पीछे भी नहीं था.
I believe he left India in 1947. So obviously that must have been much before you were born.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
बोलना शुरू करें. Okay, hi Ajit.
Hi Dharam. Tell us something about the Cliff Richards controversy.
Well, to be quite frank, we don't know anything about Cliff Richard, whether he was in Mart or anything. There are people there saying that he was a Martinian. Some say he was in San Francisco.
Some say that he used to sing in Royal Cafe.
Royal Cafe. He was a singer in the hotel. But I don't know. We have no idea about him because I've never read anything about him. That was he in Lucknow or not. And we have only been born at the time when Lata ji and Kishore ji and Manna Dey, Mohammad Rafi and Mukesh were there. Or this is Devinder Singh, 78 batch. He was a damn good singer. On the socials, I remember him. He used to sing.
So he was the Cliff Richards of Lucknow in the 1970s.
He was the Cliff Richard of Lucknow in 1970s. तुम क्या जानो मोहब्बत क्या है? From हम किसी से कम नहीं. He sang and the girls went crazy when he sang that song. और अभी भी आप गा सकते हैं.
I sing. I go to MB Club and sing there because they are having that.
We love to hear one line from any song which you feel like singing.
Yes, Devinder, give us one line, please.
Just for the sake of us, for the friends.
ताल मिले नदी के जल में, नदी मिले सागर में, सागर मिले कौन से जल में, कोई जाने ना कोहरे ताल मिले नदी के जल में।
वाह
Thank you so much, Devinder. Thanks, Payal.
थैंक्स
Dharam.
अजीत भाई, थैंक्स।
Yeah, Nadeem.
I am Nadeem Kazmi and I run this canteen at Martiniere College.
And what is, in your opinion, was Cliff Richard an old Martinian or was he not an old Martinian?
I don't know, sir.
नदीम भाई, you give me a burger fast.
Cheers from Martiniere.
Can you guys sound like old Martinians यार? तुम लोग यार ऐसे बात करो। Viva la Martiniere! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray!